Hello and welcome to our YouTube channel. Today I'm going to give you an overview and a review of a very versatile mobile charger. So whenever you go out for a road trip, it's extremely important to have a charger that you can plug in, let's say from a campground, or connect it to a dryer, or connect it to a standard outlet. So these are the three key scenarios when you go road tripping, and it's really important to have a versatile mobile charger that you can use for those scenarios. Let's see if our ShockFlo mobile charger can do all these three scenarios. Before I even unbox the charger, I want to let you know that safety is #1 priority for me. So I would never look at chargers that are not IP67 rated or ETL certified. The good news is ShockFlo is IP67 rated, as well as the company tells me that they're in the process of getting the ETL certification and they should be done by October. That's really good news. So let's move on and unbox it. Unboxing the ShockFlo charger. What I really like about it is this comes with a pretty generous bag, pretty big size bag, so it's not very squished. So when I charge it, I can put back this very easily. So I really like this big bag, and if I need to, I can add in the dongles that adapt to a dryer outlet or a standard plug outlet. I can add those dongles here. I just put it outside and just use the space for the flexibility that it offers. It's a pretty good bag, no problems with that. It also comes with a nice holster. So let's say if you want to use this at home, you can put this in, just mount it to in your garage and near the electrical outlet, and just charge the car. So this is very useful. First and foremost, I have to say that the plug here looks to be really well made. I've looked at other electrical chargers where they had screws, it was not put in correctly, the wires, I could see the wires were sticking out. That's not the case. This looks like it's really well made. I could say the same thing about the plug-in. It has a nice clicking sound, and it's got a nice cap, good plastic, looks to be of reasonably good quality, especially for a charger of this price. I think this is a great value, and I think they don't appear to be skimping out on quality. Quality is #1. Let me also show you the specifications here. It's got input output. It can take both 120 as well as 240 volts. An operating temperature of -25 centigrade to -55 centigrade. That's about -30 Fahrenheit to 125 Fahrenheit. That's pretty good. IP class, IP67. Very important. What I'm more excited about is the ETL certification by October. That's going to be very important. And the rated current, I love that it's the amperage is adjustable, so it can go 16 amps, 20 amps, 24 amps, 32 amps, and 40 amps. 40 amps is a lot. So that's actually what my home charger can do. So that's my juice box, that's what it can do. So that's really impressive if they can do 40 amps with this portable charger. It also has a nice LED display status, which says green and red light, which clearly says if there is a problem. A couple of thoughts around the wire. It appears to be fairly flexible, and it's got a good rubber safety covering around it, so it appears to be of good quality. The connections are really good, well covered, and this has enough flexibility, so I can depends on where the outlet is positioned. I can go like this, or vertical, or sideways, whatever the situation demands. So that is really good. The wire appears to be 9 gauge, so even though they say the charger is rated for 40 amps, just from a safety perspective, I would keep it under 30 to be extremely safe, or under 36. So I like to be extremely safe. I'm going to keep it under 30 amps, and in 30 amps is plenty, so I can go from 10 to 80% in less than 7 to 8 hours, so easily overnight. It's not a problem. So I just want to make sure that safety is considered as we think about leveraging this charger. It also has a schedule delay capability, just in case we get overnight, you get cheaper electricity rates. You can take advantage of that by using the schedule delay, which is great. So we will test the charger out and make sure that around the key 3 scenarios, which are: 1, using a campground, which is a 1450 charger. Second is using a dryer outlet, seeing if the dryer outlet, if you can charge it successfully from a dryer outlet from a dongle that I purchased separately. So it's not included with the charger. You'll have to purchase the adapter separately. Same thing, I have another dongle for the standard 120 volts or 110 volts charging. So we'll test all these 3 scenarios and we'll let you know how versatile it is. Okay, this is how the charger looks. It's a good thing actually it remembered the last time the amperage setting that I used. It remembered that, and this is the adjustable, so I can change it to 32 amps, 40 amps, 16 amps, and whatnot. So that is really good. And this is the delay timer, so it goes 3 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours, 6 hours, 7 hours, 8. It can delay, looks like up to 12 hours. That's pretty good. So I'm gonna change the current to 40 just to test it out very shortly. So I'm just plugging into the car, see what it says. Charging started. Let's see how much kilowatts it's delivering. So it's delivering 9.3 kilowatts, which is really good. I'm going to change it to 30 amps and see what happens. Alright, I've set the amperage to 32 amps. Keep in mind that you have to set the amperage first before plugging into the car. You cannot change it after. Now I'm gonna plug in the car and see what happens. Alright, I'm plugging it in. Clean connection. Charging started. That's good. Let's just see how much I'm getting. So I'm getting 7.5 kilowatts, which is more than typically what we get in a public charger. This is great. Now I just changed the power EV settings to 90%. So I'm inputting 32 amps, and now at 90% it's reduced to 6.7 kilowatts, which is significantly higher than what we get in public level 2 chargers. This is plenty, and this is overall I feel safe, at a safe level of charging. In closing, I really like this charger. I really like that it's got a 1450 outlet, so I can use that at home, or I can use that when I go camping in a campground. So this is extremely important. I can also use a separately purchased dongle adapter that I can use to plug to a dryer outlet, as well as 110 volt standard 515 NEMA outlet. So these are the three key scenarios, and this charger does an admirable job. So I would recommend this charger, and I think it's an incredible value. Please let me know in the comment section how you like this charger and how you like this review, and let me know if this is a charger that you'd be interested in. I've also placed a link below. You can click on it and go ahead and purchase it. There's a 10% off coupon.